Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As soon as I get back, we're going to go through Getting to Know You episode 5, as well as one Happy Mail and a Knitcrate unboxing that I'm going to do quick like I normally do, because I know several people do those. And then also I'm going to show you a couple of pieces that I have left in my inventory that's kind of Halloween related. So I will see you in a second. All right, everyone, welcome back, and a quick hello to all of our new subscribers. We had a few since Wednesday, so I hope you're enjoying your time in our community. Everybody here is awesome. Of course, I think that, but it's true. So I'm going to start out with the Getting to Know You, then we'll get into everything else. And a quick reminder for the subscriber of the week. I know a couple people have made comments that they thought something had changed, and today's the day for today's video is the day that you go ahead and put the comment on what you think has changed. Now remember, Monday could be the day that was different, and Wednesday and Friday were the same, or Wednesday could have been different, today could be different, and it's something that I've either added or subtracted from the Halloween scape behind me, outside of the big spiders. The two big spiders may have moved a little bit just because they may have fallen and I didn't quite put them back exactly the same. So they don't count. It'll be on the garland behind me. So make sure in the comment section below you put down what you think has changed, and then on Monday morning I'll go ahead and choose a winner from the YouTube random comment picker and announce it on Monday's video. So that was just a short reminder for you guys. And it could be something added or subtracted. And any day could have been different. So you have to either go back to the videos, or if you took the screenshot of it, whatever you guys do. But first question, and really there's only one question that I had, and it was really more of a joke, but I just found it really cute, and I have to say it. And then I have a question that I'm going to ask you guys at the end of the video. But otherwise, it's all going to be basically either comments or pattern suggestions for the yarns that I showed on Monday. So the joke question that was asked was actually Catherine. She was really excited that she won my very first subscriber of the week, and then she jokingly said, is grabbing all the yarns and using them as a pillow an option? Absolutely, no problem at all whatsoever. I mean, I would have no problem taking them, oops, one just fell, taking them and just snuggling with them, especially this green yarn. It is so unbelievably soft, it's not funny. Sorry about that. Now I have to make sure there's no Miley fur on there. Oops, there's one. But I'll go through it really, really well later. So, yes, absolutely an option. Hop on a flight, come on over, and you can use these as a pillow, no problem whatsoever. So, that is really the only question I had. So I'm really, really hoping that everyone will kind of get into a habit of asking a question in the comments, because I really genuinely want to get to know everybody. And that's one way that we can interact until I can go live, which is 1,000 subscribers. As of right before we got on, I started this video, I think we were at 349 if I'm not mistaken. So we're inching up there. But until we can go live, this is going to be a great way for us to interact. So please, if you have any questions, it doesn't matter what it is, just go ahead and ask the questions. Of course, comments and ideas, requests, all welcome. And Fridays are the days that I will go ahead and address it. Now, we do have quite a bit, I mean, all of this and a little bit here of ideas and comments and stuff. So I'm going to try to make it as quick and as sweet as possible, and any of the ideas as far as patterns are concerned, I'm going to try to look them all up and put the links and or tutorial links down in the description box below for hopefully all of them, but just in case I can't find some, they may not be in there, but I will do my best to try to do that. Excuse me. I'm using a straw today because the ice that I have are little tiny pieces, and I know if I start drinking it, the ice is, and it could just be a big mess, so rather not deal with that. Okay, so first I want to thank everybody for all of your compliments on the corner to corner blanket and the security blanket specifically. There were several people who said how much they love the colors of the corner to corner and that the security blanket looked just so cute, and you know, with the little dots and stuff. Also, several of you cannot wait to see the Halloween scarf that I'm making or started. I haven't worked on it yet, but I'm going to. And I promise I'm going to finish it before Halloween if it kills me. Okay, maybe not if it kills me, but I am going to finish before Halloween. Then I have to find something to wear it on top of. But that's another story. So thank you, and I can't wait to see it finished either, because I think this pattern is going to be absolutely amazing. And as all of you have been able to see, the colors are just magnificent. So I'm really excited about that. Also, thank you for all the compliments on Miley. I know I included her, I think, in 2 videos. I think it was Monday and Wednesday. I can't remember. But several of you commented saying how adorable she is, how cute she is, and how you think she wants to be part of the videos more because she tends to talk sometimes. So she says thank you also, and that she, you know, does really want to be part of it. So I'll try to see if I can include her. For whatever reason, she doesn't want to come around the screen ever. So I'll have to, maybe once I get my Yarnscape together, I'll be able to get her to come out and be a little bit more in the groove with everything. So we'll see about that. All right, I'm trying to follow everything so I can keep up and make sure I include everything. So, several people did say after I did the part about blocking and how I don't really like to block, but I may block and whatever. Several people said they don't block either. The fibers that I tend to use, all the natural fibers, are really the fibers that are designed, or that blocking works best with. You can block acrylic, and I know many people do, but it's not the most ideal thing for acrylic. But it's just not something I want to do. Just like I hate, and I will say hate, sewing in my ends. But that's another thing. But there are several people out there that don't block either. And then, remember how I was saying as far as the magic knot, hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. Well, my friend Segal is very confident that I'll be able to figure out the magic knot. And she said, you know, all I have to do is try. So I will try again. But I do have a question for you guys. I know several people have tutorials on it. I believe Jada with Jada and Stitches has it. Krista has it. I know there are a bunch of different videos out there for magic knots. Does anybody prefer one tutorial over another for the magic knot? If yes, please put it in the comment section below, and I will definitely check them all out, because I want to see, maybe it's just a teaching technique that I wasn't getting it down quite right. I mean, who knows? Anything's possible. So anyone who you think does better for you on the magic knot for a tutorial, please put it down in the comment section below. Thank you for that. Let's see. Also several people have agreed with me, or my statement, that I have decided to sew in the ends as I go. Have agreed that they too are going to start doing that, because I really think it will make our lives a lot easier, instead of having 8,000 ends at the end and then saying, oh my gosh, I finally finished it, but now I have to do this. So I'm happy about that. I did have somebody suggest to use, in one of the videos I answered, one of the Getting to Know Yous, I think last week, I answered the question on whether or not I wash the items before I gift or sell them. And I said I no longer do unless somebody asks me to, because several people have asked me more people have asked me not to than to wash them. But they said that, or they suggested to use lavender oil now, I don't know if it was in the wash. I'm guessing that's what they meant. But if you can clarify that for me, I didn't write down who it was that made the suggestion. But they said it softens the fabric as well as is a natural oil and makes things smell nice, and it is a calming effect, you know, it's a calming scent. So that is something I will consider if and when somebody asks me to wash the item before they get it. So thank you for that. All right, so now basically everything else until I ask my question of you are ideas on patterns. For the most part, I think I wrote down which yarn they were referring to as opposed to just generally throwing out a pattern idea. And if that's the case, I will try to make sure that I pull it out so that you can see what they're referring to. But, okay. I'm not sure which yarn this would have been for. It would have been for one of the ones that I had the least amount of, but they referred to Moogly's Moogly Fortune Shawlette. I guess it's a big lacy shawl that uses 1 skein of fingering weight. So that's one idea. If you don't have a lot of yarn, if you don't have a large hank or skein of yarn, that's an option. It is with fingering weight. I believe they said it was something like 300 and something yards, if I'm not mistaken. So that's good to know because I know I had a limited amount of yarn in one of these. So thank you. My friend Julie linked 3 patterns from Ravelry. One was Birds of Paradise Shawl 2 by, I think it's Suvi Giri, if I'm not mistaken. And then also the Dottie Infinity Scarf is what I think I wrote down, by Poppy Shop. And then Magic Socks by Lilia Vanini. And I believe that pattern was actually one of the ones that was in one of the Knitcrate little booklets. So those 3 were links that Julie had referenced just in general. I don't know that I don't remember if she specifically was talking about any one of the yarns. Then we had Linda that mentioned Dabbles and Babbles, the Simple Shells Light Wrap as an option of a pattern. Then someone else said Wilma Westenberg, her Anna Lucia shawl. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Wilma Westenberg is also someone who does a lot of patterns with the whirl. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's who it is. If not, I apologize for being incorrect. And if I find out that it's not when I look up this pattern again, I'll say so in the description box below. But there was the Anna Lucia shawl. And then someone else, I thought someone else said something with Wilma. Maybe I'll find it somewhere else. But that's the Anna Lucia shawl. I'm getting tongue-tied on that. Then I had someone mention for the orange yarn. Now, I'm guessing this one, although people have referenced it as peach. Oops, sorry. This one versus this one. But I've had peach colored and orange, so I'm not sure which one, but it was one of these 2. They suggested the 5-point shawl by either Foxy Creations or Fiber Spider. I like the idea of that, and I think I'm going to check it out. Then the peach orange, so I'm guessing this one maybe would be good for a shawlette or hat or scarf set. And then someone else mentioned a cowl for that one. So thank you. I'm really loving all of these ideas because sometimes you kind of get stuck in the same, maybe not the same patterns, but maybe the same pattern creator or similar type patterns. And it's just that that's what you're comfortable with and that's what you're used to. And yes, there are a million patterns, and I can simply go onto Google and I can type in whatever, go onto YouTube and type in whatever. But having suggestions from people that I'm getting to know, you know, it just makes it, I don't know, it just makes it better for me. And I really love all these ideas, and I have looked up several of them. And I am going to look them up to try to put them all in the comment section below. I mean, description box below. So the description box may be a bit long, but sorry, I just bit my lip. That's something, believe it or not, it's a trait that not only myself, but my siblings got from my dad. We all bite our lips and have the same facial expressions as him. It's really strange, but that's neither here nor there. Then I have, oh, Catherine mentioned for the greenish yarn. Oh, my orange spider got stuck to him. I stuck to it. This yarn, which is so incredibly soft. I mean, just look at it. It just looks so delightful. She suggested fingerless gloves because they would be soft. I mean, heck, I'd never want to take them off. But that was her suggestion. And then for the snuffle bean yarns, okay, my stuff is starting to fall everywhere here. Oops. No, no, no. Everything's flying around. Sorry. For the snuffle bean yarns, somebody suggested a shawlette would look great in this. I agree. Then with the greenish yarn, a cowl. And then the blue yarn, which I believe was the one from that I had in the Knitcrate. This one right here. A rectangular lacy wrap. So I think all of these suggestions are great. I think I have one or two more, so bear with me while I just kind of get this settled so I don't have anything else fall on the floor or into my water or anything else. And then, nope. Oh, and then somebody also said to look up Bob Wilson's shawlettes just in general. So I'm going to do that as well. So that I may just go ahead and put that link to that channel versus trying to find, do links for all the shawlettes. But you guys can find the shawlettes yourselves. And then, oh, here's the other Wilma Westenberg for the Peach Taffy, which is this one. That's the name of the colorway. They said a shawl by Wilma Westenberg they thought would come out nice in this. So those are all the suggestions that I had as far as pattern ideas. Thank you so very much. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate that, and it just helps me get out of my own head and look and explore other options and not just get stuck in what I'm used to and just simply do it because that's what it is and that's what I know. So thank you very much. Now my question for you, because I don't want to forget it and not say it at the end, and if I remember at the end I'll say it again, but what are you guys working on? I would love for you to let me know in the comment section below what projects you're working on. How many whips do you have? Do you have any current finished objects? What is on your hook? Are they blankets? Are they hats, shawls, cowls, gloves, socks, whatever? And yeah, how many projects are you working on and what do you have on your hook? I would really like to be able to see what you have to say. So please leave that in the comment section below. I greatly appreciate it. And I just have to take a break for 1 second. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to respond to something that was actually kind of important. All right, so now I'm going to show you the one piece of Happy Mail that I have, as well as the knit. Actually, let's do the Knitcrate unboxing first, and then we'll do the other one. Now, I did slice it open, but I haven't looked at it yet. So, without further ado, ooh, I got the purple. I saw their video, their sneak peek to see which colors they had, but look at that. And look, I mean, they're really thick. I mean, they're really big hanks. I mean, really big. And this is like, what is it called? A chain spun? It's chain spun, I think is what it's considered. It almost looks like the actual, thread or the strand is actually knitted, almost is what it looks like. That is incredible. And it's soft. I mean, I don't want to say scratchy. It's not scratchy, but it's not super soft either. It's squishy. But this is cool. Who is this by? This is Vitalana by Knitcrate. It's called Ascendance. No, it's Vitalana Ascendance, and the colorway is Tassel. It's 100% fine Peruvian Highland wool. Okay, so I get why it's maybe not quite as soft as some of them. It's a sport weight. Honestly, I think this is more of a thicker DK weight. Almost worsted. Maybe not quite worsted, but there's 328 yards. The suggested needle size is 3.75. Okay, 3.25 to 3.75 millimeter. Hand wash only, lay flat to air dry. But I mean, it is squishy. It is squishy, and it's soft in that sense. This is really pretty though. It's not like full on it's like a deep royal purple, but it's also got a lighter purple in there. Isn't that incredible? This looks really nice. Let's see what else is in there. Oh, a stitch marker. Bling your string. Custom stitch marker. Ceramic beads hand painted in Peru. Locking clasp works for knitting and crochet. Isn't that pretty? I think it's very pretty, and it's hand painted in Peru. And then this is the little booklet. Now, I just want to check and see what pattern they have for the crochet pattern, just out of curiosity. They have a bundling blanket and bonnet set. And there's what? 656 yards, I think. I think it's 328 yards each. So 656 yards total, and they have a bundling blanket and a bonnet set. I'm not gonna show the pattern, but that's the blanket and the bonnet set. So that's interesting. I wouldn't have thought that that would have been enough yarn, but who knows? Maybe I'll actually try that pattern. All right, so that was the Knitcrate. Surprise, surprise. All right, I'm not gonna bother closing it right now. Now, the Happy Mail that I got is actually going to be another yarn review. It's yarn, I don't know, anybody that knows her would know whose packaging this is, but it's from Shandy Expression Fiber Arts. And I'm so excited to be able to do another yarn review. Okay, I cut open the mailing envelope, but I didn't actually look inside. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at those. This one. You see all the colors? It's got like the gold and the green and the purple and it's almost like a charcoal. I don't know if it's supposed to be black, but it's like a charcoal. Oh my goodness, is that not stunning? Oops, I hit my tripod, sorry. And then this one. Oops, let me get my face out of there. Is it focusing now? Yeah. Look at that. And the sheen to it. And this is so soft. So soft. Let's see what it is. This one is called Typewriter. It's Luster Sport. Okay, so it's a sport weight. This almost looks like a fingering weight, honestly. No, I guess I can see it being a sport weight. I love I love how the yarn is spun. All right, so Luster Sport, that's the Typewriter, 50% superwash merino wool and 50% tencel. There's 395 yards in each. The recommended hook size is D to F, and hand or machine wash, lay flat to dry. This is incredible. And then this one is Immortal Autumn. I like that. It's also the Luster Sport, 50% superwash merino, 50% tencel, 395%, 395 yards. And it's the same hook suggestion. But look at that. Those go great together. I cannot wait to wind it and do a review. Now, the first yarn that I got, I'm going to be doing a review on Monday, along with a couple of the hobium yarns, because I told you guys already, but I got the arm thing. It's not a tripod because it connects to the edge of the desk and then expands, or like moves, kind of like a lamp arm, you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. But and then it holds the camera so that it can be facing down on my hands. And I'm still playing with it and working it out, but I am going to do those reviews on Monday. And I cannot wait to wind this. I mean, this is just luxurious. Luxurious. Oh my goodness, I love it. I'm so excited. So excited. Yay. Oh, and then she puts in normally a positive quote. This one says, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. By Martin Luther King Jr. Whew, sorry. All right, I will be putting that away later. I don't want to be sitting here crinkling. Of course, it's taking up room on my desk, but that's all right. So now on to the 3 items that I wanted to show you that I have left from in my inventory for Halloween, or that's Halloween related. They are my witches hats, and these were really popular at one of the shows that I did 2 years ago, I want to say. Well, not these, but ones that I made were really people really love them. Now this one is a newborn size, and it's made out of 100% Peruvian wool, hand washed cold, lay flat to dry. Isn't it just too cute? And like I said, it's for a newborn. I have the dimensions on my Etsy shop as far as for the crown of the head. And it's a beautiful yarn. All 3 of these yarns, I believe all 3 of these yarns I got at my local yarn shop. And it's soft. I mean, you feel the wool in it, but it is designed obviously for Halloween, and it's a royal blue, but this was just, I just fell in love with the color, and it sits nicely. I know I'm being silly. I don't have my doll next to me to put it on her, but that's the newborn size. Then I have a black one that is for baby size, like an older baby. It's also 100% Peruvian wool. I forgot about that. It's the same yarn as the blue one, but it's black. Again, the dimensions for the crown are on my Etsy shop. Okay, you can't really see it, but I don't know why I'm being silly right now. There's no reason for me to try these on. You can see them perfectly fine this way, but so that is that one. And then this one is a toddler size. And this was a different yarn. This one is 80% acrylic, 20% wool, hand wash cold, lay out to dry. This one you don't feel the wool in as much. I mean, it only has 20% wool, but and the brim, kind of sits up a little bit better on its own because it's a slightly thicker yarn. But when it's actually on the head, it sits really nicely. I had a couple people try other ones on. I guess I can, oh, there she goes. She couldn't not bark today. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop being silly. Woo. I don't think anything came off. There's actually 2 things. One that was changed, but I don't think you can actually see it right now. One was changed, and then one was added. So I will take either one depending on what you find is the case. I don't expect you to do both because one was just spur of the moment. It wasn't anything it was just because I wanted to have a cuter one on. So whichever one you happen to catch for the subscriber of the week, I will take. But I have a funny feeling it's going to be the main one that yeah. Anyway. So I think that is it. Thank you all so very much for joining me, watching the video, and commenting in the comment section below. Remember, think of any questions you may have. and let me know what you're working on. What do you have on your hook? Whether it's an item type like hat, shawl, whatever, or if you want to share the pattern you're using for that item. But let me know what you're working on. How many whips do you have? And how many whips do you not like to go over having? Like I have about 100. No, I'm kidding. Not quite that much. Not far off, but not quite that much. But let me know. I would love to know and find out what you're working on. And so that was my question for you. And then make sure to check out all 3 videos and figure out what it is that is different on the Halloweenscape. Remember, it's not the 2 big spiders. That's the only hint I'm going to give you. So thank you again for joining me. I really, really, really love spending time with you. Thanks for inviting me over. And I will see you guys on Monday, where I will do a couple of yarn reviews. I'll just work up a small swatch so you can see stitch definition, how it works up, what I think about it. It's going to be my own personal opinion. All of the yarn I have, I've purchased. So I look forward to seeing you on Monday. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love it if you'd be willing to share the video with your friends, family, or Facebook groups. And of course, if you haven't subscribed and the subscribe button is red down below, make sure you hit it, as well as a notification bell next to that so you can be notified anytime I put out a video. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. And Miley says, have a great day also. That was her little grumble that she put in, that she just is pouting because she wasn't in the video today. But anyway, I will see you guys on Monday. Have a great day. Bye.